Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be discussing what things are chic and unchic. So we are going to be getting this advice from a very professional chic girl herself, and she's going to tell us what's chic and unchic. And she doesn't care if she offends anybody, so she's going to give us raw, genuine advice. Let's go.
Things I find incredibly unchic, part one. And I say part one because it's a very long list. Starting off strong with one that I know is going to offend a lot of people, but tattoos. And the little baby ones, you guys, when you get old, they're not gonna look cute. I'm so sorry.
So, to start off, she says, tattoos are not chic. I don't have any tattoos yet myself, but I do plan on getting some. And I don't think when I'm like 90 years old, I'm gonna care whether or not I'm chic or unchic. I don't think I'm gonna care about the tattoos, being there. I don't think I'm gonna care. I'm gonna just be living my life, whichever many minutes I have left. So, I don't think it really matters. But let's see what else she has to say. Let's keep an open mind, you guys.
Technically speaking, this is just my opinion, but also I think it's proven fact that tattoos are in fact very much unchic. Next up is visible logos of any kind. I know that one's hard to hear as well, but just keep in mind that money talks and wealth whispers, and I don't know any wealthy people that are wearing Gucci across their chest.
Okay, completely unnecessary side note. Why does the way she talks kind of annoy me a little bit? Anyway, so logos of any kind, for example, Gucci and other like places. I know she owns Gucci. I know she's had a couple Gucci bags, maybe not anymore, but she definitely had. So it's interesting you're calling yourself unchic, because I know you do. If you're rich, you definitely had something Gucci or something like that. I know you're lying.
Three things that will forever give me the ick and I will never find chic are anything Lululemon, Golden Goose shoes. Even worse than the Goose shoes is the Golden Goose dupes. Can't stand. And a Neverfull. And especially when you combine those three together, which kind of seems to be like what I call the stay-at-home mom starter kit. Not chic. I hate it. Next up we have baggy denim with stretch. If the denim is meant to be baggy, then it doesn't need to have stretch. It defeats the purpose and it just looks bunchy and ill-fitting and cheap. And cheap does not equate to chic.
Okay, another random side note. I just saw this. So there is a gigantic deer head in the background. Is that chic to you, girly? Because it's not speaking chic.
Another thing that looks incredibly cheap is when the print or the pattern doesn't continue all the way around to the back of the top or the dress. So if it's like sequin in the front, but then there's no sequin in the back, or if it's floral print in the front, but there's just a solid color in the back. Even some high-end designers do this. I don't know why. It looks so cheap, and it is incredibly unchic. Hunting camo worn as fashion. The only camo I find acceptable to wear as a fashion item is going to be military camo, and even then it's borderline. I will say that I do in fact own quite a few pairs of camouflage cargo pants. I wear them specifically for hunting, or because maybe we have like a camo night at the kids' school. We do live in the South. Sometimes I'm compliant, but I would not consider it to be chic by any means. But I do consider our men in uniform to be very chic. And lastly for today, VPL. Visible panty line. If I can see your underwear through your pants, either A, you're wearing the wrong underwear, or B, your pants are way too tight. Go up a size, buy a thong, figure it out. I should never be able to see your panties through your pants.
Alright, I have not much more to say. That's why I didn't talk during that whole part where she kept listing stuff, because just like, okay, what is this? How did she get the inspo for this video, by the way? She just started writing stuff down, like, girl, what? The fact that there's a part 2 is crazy to me. We're gonna be checking that out, but I'm just kind of like, what is happening here? Let's just get into the part 2.
Things I find incredibly unchic, part 2. I'm just going to go ahead and rip off the band-aid with this first one because I'm sure it's going to cause some discourse in the comments, but something that I find to be incredibly unchic is the use of profanity. And I know some of you are going to say that cursing is just oh so fun, and I'm sure I'll probably get a slew of them in the comments because I'm saying this, but what I will say is that using profanity or cursing has never actually helped you to prove a point or sound more intelligent. So for that reason, I find it to be incredibly unchic.
Why are we putting labels on cursing as either chic or unchic is kind of crazy to me. I don't know why anyone would even defend this. This is kind of just silly. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm not chic because I curse all the time. Uh-oh, oopsie. I just think it's like, why care so much, you guys? Let's just relax. But this is just such a funny list to me.
Second on today's list is something that I think a lot of you are going to agree with, which is long nails, loud nails, fake nails of any kind are incredibly unchic. Short, nude, polished nails would be the epitome of chic, but I am not that girl.
Okay, me personally, when I'm wearing fake nails, I don't really love long nails. Like, they make me feel very confident, but they are so annoying to deal with. Because, like, I'm just not used to having long nails on, so it's always like I have to get used to doing things with them on. And I will say one thing is, like, when they break, they hurt so bad when they're bigger nails for some reason. Oh my gosh. Honestly, big nails, kind of chic.
Third thing on my list is really just something for the men, because if you're a woman wearing these, I don't really know what I can say to you. But for the men, these seem to be a fashion choice, and that is Crocs, Hey Dudes, and Sperry's. And the only
So I don't own any Crocs. I did as a kid, but I never really got them. I understood the trend though when they were going like with all the little charms. They're very cute. But when it comes to Hey Dudes, my mom loves Hey Dudes because they're super comfortable. So don't slander her. Also, women can wear Crocs and Hey Dudes. It's not always heels and flip flops and all this. Like, Carl, come on, don't section us like that.
next up, and this is maybe also kind of geared towards the men, and that's gonna be sports jerseys in an unironic way. Kind of like camo, I don't really understand what context a sports jersey is ever going to be an appropriate fashion item outside of an actual game. Get it? We love LeBron. I get it, we love the guy with the mustache that dates Livy Dunn. Listen, you're not a professional athlete, so you don't need to be wearing somebody else's jersey in public.
Oh, right, because sports is too manly for women. Women also watch sports and, play sports, so it's kind of weird that you're saying centered for the men. Girl, what? Y'all just pissed me off.
To pajamas in public, I'm not really somebody who understands the purpose of leggings in public, be it leather leggings, pattern leggings. I kind of think that any leggings outside of the context of a gym are not chic, especially pattern leggings. I have yet to see somebody look good in a pair of patterned leggings.
Alright, so me personally, I love leggings. They're so comfortable and they're perfect for gym wear. I have a whole gym set. I love it. They're so comfortable and I don't get the hate. I don't really like pattern leggings myself, so I do get that a little bit, but also I do really like leggings and I will wear a simple legging for sure.
Lastly, and I know again, so many people love these and I get that they serve a purpose, but they are not chic, and that is going to be your giant water jug, Stanley, whatever brand you choose, toting that thing around. I don't understand why it is such a necessity, and it has like essentially become people's personalities, is these giant metal water jugs. No, not chic. Just keep.
See, now why are we labeling water jugs and like water containers? I can't even think of the word right now, but like, why are we comparing those to being chic or unchic as well? It doesn't make sense to me. But also, why does it matter? And secondly, one thing I do not like is the obsession with getting a bunch of Stanleys and collecting them. It's definitely died down, but still. Definitely a trend I don't really get. I've made a video about Stanleys before, but it was very brief. Anyway, this was all for the video. It's just like Such a silly topic, chic versus unchic. I don't know. Alright, let's wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like button if you enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.